So I wanted to work on something that Tony Robbins is teaching. I'm not sure if you guys are, if you guys know him, but Tony Robbins is a big time coach, and he is really good at helping people snap out of certain emotional states. And I am taking his class, so I'm going to share a technique that he's teaching. And when he's performing, he is always using that. He's calling it a triad. So hopefully more people are gonna join us, and we have started. And when or if they are, I'm going to guide you guys through that triad. So the triad, and the session is recorded, so I'm going to post it anyway. So the triad is all about what we feel, what we think, and how is our posture looking like? What is our facial expression? And the theory of that is that when we are in a negative emotional state, we feel and hear ourselves, and we put our body in a certain position, in a certain posture that gets us right into that state continuously. And it's very hard to pull ourselves out of it. And so today, I want to talk about that and hopefully teach you guys how to, I call it snap out of it. Okay. See, Frank is the last one. If he was a maybe. What's it? Okay. Okay. And of course, we are all going to do this in relation to trading, okay, which is not different. It's not different in any way, because when we are trading, we have to be in a certain state of mind. And we spoke about this before. The state of mind when you are trading is a focused attention to the market. So you're listening to that price action, you are looking at the price action, and you have your internal filters that are working through your life experience. And those filters are created based on your life experience. So when we're talking about the trading, your life experience is, well, you've seen the market behave this way, so you are placing an order to, and you're expecting the market to do the same like it did before. And this is your hope, and this is your plan, this is the setup that you used to working before, and it worked well for you. And so the filter that you have created for yourself is exactly that. It is it is visual, and it is also what you say to yourself, and it's also how your body is feeling or looking like, and it is also about what is your expectations and a lot of different things. Okay, so I will give you an example about an emotion that you can snap out of real quick. So when you're feeling sad, right? Most of the time when we're feeling sad, our shoulders are this way, our head is down, the corners of our mouth are down, and we might even look worried like this. And we are starting to tell ourselves that, things are disappointing, and I'm so sad that this happened, and for me, and whatnot. So, and this is your internal conversation. And when you want to snap out of that, and I want you to really try it if you can, when you're feeling stressed or sad. I want you to really try this. I want you to imagine some kind of cartoonish character that is having a very funny yet goofy voice, right? And so when I feel sad, I'm saying, "Oh my God, I'm so disappointed. Sucks." And using that funny voice, I can say to myself, "Oh my God, this is so disappointing. This sucks." And try feeling sad when you do that. Okay? And this is how the triad works. And we can control it. And same things go with the trading. So when you are trading, I want you to pay attention to those negative states that you are getting into. So when you are getting into a state where you feel like you are disappointed, when the emotions are kicking in, and we don't really want to completely disable the emotions because the emotions are the language of subconscious. We want to pay attention to these emotions, yet we want to understand whether they are useful or not useful. So, one, we need to understand if the emotion is useful. Two, we need to decide what we want to feel instead of the emotion if it's not useful. So, for example, if you're trading and you are feeling down, and you're feeling like the market is not behaving the way it's supposed to be behaving, or it might not be connected to the market. Maybe you have someone in the room or in the house or in your office that is pushing your buttons, okay? And you're in the state that is not resourceful for the trading. So what you want to do in this situation, you want to pay attention what emotions are running there and what is your posture. And what is your posture? So if you're angry and you're making an angry face and you are pushing you're squishing your hands and you're making fists and it all happens automatically, you might want to pay attention and you might want to relax your hands. And you might want to take that deep breath that I keep talking about in every session and let go and relax, right? And when you are capable of observing your emotions, when you are capable of observing those feelings, using that funny voice is going to snap you out of that emotion, of that negative state that is not resourceful. All right. So, on the other hand, you also need to write down what feelings and emotions you want to be feeling when you are trading, which is being calm, which is being centered, which is being safe and secure, right? Because we all have that limbic system that thinks that we are in danger, confidence, that's right, Carmine, confidence. So, and being confident is important as well because you do follow your plan and you have to be confident in that plan. And you have to keep your stop loss where you placed it on the first time. And you have to keep your target, or if you decide, if this is according to your plan, so keep your target at where it's supposed to be without moving it. All right. Or be confident that you are moving this target because there are logical reasons behind it, right? So you need to write down what do you need to be feeling when you are trading and when you are that successful trader that you see yourself being. And you need to create that personality. You need to create a part of you that is that you will be able to step into and stay in all the time that you are trading. So now those feelings and emotions when you are saying that you feel confident, that you feel calm, that you feel safe, that you are in your center, imagine how your body needs to be when you feel those feelings and emotions. So you're probably going to straighten your shoulders, and you're probably going to straighten your head, and your chin is probably going to be a little up, right? And your hands are going to be open, and you're going to be breathing differently, right? Because when you're confident, the energy of the emotion of calm is very mellow, yeah? And the energy of anger is so different. And we all know that when we step into the room where there is an angry person, we can feel it without the person talking, right? Well, besides their face, we can feel it in the air sometimes because the emotion has energy. And so that kind of energy is going to throw us out of our calm. And we need to learn how to snap out of the negative states into the resourceful states because we want to be a better trader, right? So we need to write down those emotions that we want to feel as a successful traders because it's different for everyone. There are some things that are common. And we need to write down what is our posture. We need to write down what is our body looking like when we are in that state, because the body keeps emotions inside. And sometimes they say that there is a book actually, it's called The Body Keeps the Score, because the trauma gets stuck in the muscles. And sometimes when you have muscle aches or you have those trigger points and you go to physical therapy or to chiropractor, they know how to push those and release the trauma. And sometimes when you are on the massage table, sometimes you can start crying because the therapist pushed something or released something. And these are the emotions that are stuck. So our body is a vehicle that carries all of these inside, and we controlling that with our brain. So the next thing is for us to pay attention to our beliefs. When we are in the condition, in a situation, when we are in the trading state of mind, what is our what are our beliefs? What do we believe about ourselves that help us maintain the feeling of being confident, calm, secure, and all of that? And I want you to maybe take a moment and write it for yourself if possible. Just grab a pen and pencil, or if you have notes on your phone, just open the notes and write it down, or just share it with everyone, whichever way you like it. So, what is your belief about yourself, about who you are, about your performance when you are in a perfect condition for trading, and how you see yourself? What do you believe about yourself? What do you value? What do you say to yourself? I can do this. I'm doing everything right. I'm following my plan. Clarity. Very well, Carmine. Thank you. Yeah, that's important. Clarity is very important. Absolutely. So write it down for yourself so you can remember. And if possible, I want you to say to yourself and name it. I want you to name that state of mind that is resourceful in one word, and just write it down. How would you name that state of mind? Do you feel like a winner? Do you feel like a smart guy? Do you feel like, I don't know, like a success? Just one word. And the next step for us would be to create an anchor, a bodily anchor. And it can be anything. So thank you, Debashish. When the trades go south, we get so distressed that the negativity takes over. We need to keep that out. Exactly. Yes, and that is exactly what I'm talking about here. So this is how you snap out of this. Okay, this is how you snap out of negativity, and this is how you clear your mind. Because and it's amazing how it works. Sometimes we're just looking for a pill to take to switch those uh, switch those states that we are in. But it is so much more simpler than that. We don't need a pill. We just need to figure out how to snap ourselves out of that negativity. Okay? And I want you to just try this and come up with an anchor that could be a fist. That could be, for me, for example, when I get into the negative states, I want to look at myself in the mirror and I want to tell myself, snap out of it now. And this is my anchor. And it can be different for everyone, but this is what I do for myself to snap out of that negativity and snap out of those negative feelings and thinking and emotions and that. We don't want it. We don't like how we look when we are this way. And it's not resourceful. There's a reason behind it. It's not only visually not very nice or easy on the eye. This is just not resourceful. And we want to be as resourceful as possible in our life, right? So when you come up with the anchor, and again, for me, in the trading, I might just tell myself, snap out of this. You are better than that. You have to be resourceful. And this is what resourceful for me, being calm, being centered, and having clarity, quieting my thoughts. My shoulders go back, my chin is up, and my hands are open. And I take a deep breath and I exhale. And believe it or not, I just snapped out of it. So that would be our class for today.